I've got Windows Movie Maker installed on my laptop now, so I can do some real video editing. Well, at least I have transition effects now. It's not as bare bones as what I was using. Camped out at Kenworth right now. Trans Am doesn't actually have shops around the United States. Well, they have 2 shops, but they keep all their trucks under warranty, so if they break down, they just go to the nearest Kenworth. So I'm camped out here tonight, and I've used my downtime to put my laptop stand in, which is the brand is Cybertrucker. Wow, that's very bright. Turn that down a bit. The brand is Cybertrucker. It's not a Giotto desk. It's less expensive. It was $169. Oh, it's got this funky mounting system, which it's kind of dark in here. You can't really see anything down there. But that actually, it's built for all kinds of chairs, and so it's kind of funky to get it on to any individual chair, and it takes a lot of feeling around underneath the chair and trying to find bolts sticking out. But I found 4 bolts on this one and got it installed, and it's all right. I mean, it's a lot better than having my laptop on the chair, certainly. But I was kind of hoping I could have it more right around here where I could see it easier while I drive. So it's gonna, I don't know, it's not gonna work too well because it doesn't really pivot around. It's just kind of stationary, and I've got it kind of moved over as far as I can. But you know, it's meant more as, I think, a kind of a workstation. Well, sort of I'm deal. In Chattanooga, Tennessee. Still haven't gotten a load, but I drove to a Walmart, which probably wasn't the smartest thing to do. I probably should have just taken off and gotten out of town, found a truck stop somewhere, but whatever. So I'm heading for a 34-hour reset, which means I get lots of hours to drive after at 5:30 a.m. tomorrow morning. And I'm at a Walmart, but I got here and they had signs posted saying no overnight parking in one area and no truck parking in another. So I parked in the no overnight parking area, got some groceries, got a scanner, copier, printer right up there, hooked it up to my laptop. So now I can send in all my trip sheets and stuff. I already sent some in, so I don't have to stop at a truck stop. I can do that from my truck. Just get on the internet there and print or scan there. And I can make copies of all of my documents too, which is great. So they don't want me parking at the Walmart out there, if you can see that. So I found this little dead-end street right next to it. Today I am in Omaha, Nebraska, and it's Memorial Day, which I hadn't really thought about ahead of time, so I went to try to drop off my load a day early, and they weren't open, so that sucks. But I got to sit around for a day and do nothing, which, I don't know, I guess is okay. Got on the internet, surfed around all day, found a Walmart that was close enough by that I didn't have to log driving there, in the same city, less than 10 miles. Found a parking lot of a local business that's not open today and parked my truck here. Basically all day, most of the day. And tonight I'm going to go back and camp out where I'm supposed to be dropping off for the night and drop my stuff off there. Today I ordered a bicycle online, a fold-up bicycle. I think the company was called Citizen Bike. It's $200 for the bike I got. And I had that mailed to my house, which is something about, or my parents' house, which is something about trucking, is that you can't just order stuff online and expect to have it when they ship it. You know, it's kind of complicated. You got to mail it home, and then you got to put in your vacation time and go home and get it, and so whatever. So hopefully, I mean, it's kind of short notice on ordering it. I don't know if they're going to have it mailed to me in time. Hopefully they will. Hopefully I'll be able to pick it up and not have to go back on the road for a couple of weeks before I get it. And while I was here, I made some modifications, or not modifications, but improvements to the interior of my truck. I carpeted it. I went to Walmart and bought one of those $20 rugs, a pair of scissors, and I got a pair of scissors and a tape measure, and carpeted my truck. A little bit of effort, but you know, whatever. So it's nicer. And that vacuum cleaner is a little more useful now that I have carpet. And I got a fold-up bicycle, which does not fit under the bed, but it does fit there in the corner, so it's pretty much out of the way. And I got some sheets that fit my bed, which actually I think it's just a normal twin mattress, so that works out pretty well. It's nice to have sheets that fit properly. And I got some I got these here at Walmart, some kind of fabric box things to store all my clothes and stuff in. And I got this board here at Home Depot, yeah, kind of in the kind of leftover lumber bin for like $1 or something. And that'll keep stuff from falling forward while I'm driving down the road. I have it wedged between the frame and the mattress. And it'll keep my scanner from falling off too, which I've been a little bit concerned about. So I've got plenty of stuff to drink. And I have my groceries a little bit more organized over there. Office supplies a little more organized. I like it a lot better now. It feels a lot more homey in here. Homey. And I've got an alarm clock, which is really nice to have. Unfortunately, I got in here this morning and it was like 30 minutes ahead of what my watch said, which is not good. I don't know what happened there. I have put a 9-volt battery in there for the backup, kind of backup power, but I'm not really sure what happened. So hopefully that will have the correct time on it. But it'd be nice to be able to wake up and look over there and see what time it is, because it's kind of disorienting waking up at a truck stop or something, or a rest area, and you just wake up and you have to go and you don't know what time it is, and you look over and you see that little LED thing over there that's got the temperature setting on it, and then you think that's the time because you're disoriented and tired, and then you get up and bust through your little privacy thing here, and it looks kind of daylight out because the lights in the parking lot are all on, and you see other trucks in front of you, and you don't know if you're on the road or where you are, and it's just confusing, and that's not any fun. So hopefully that alarm clock, and maybe give it a little bit of time, and I won't be doing that anymore. Well, whatever. I'm in Tulsa, Oklahoma. This is where I live. So I got to spend a couple hours here with at my parents' house, which is nice because I got routed through here on my way down to Ardmore, Oklahoma. Haven't really been making videos for a while. I've been recording videos, not really as often. I haven't really been getting out of the truck and like recording things. So I don't know. I guess I'm just kind of getting used to this. It's not really so new and exciting anymore, but at the same time, I'm also a lot more comfortable with it. So I'm not stressed out like I was even a couple of weeks ago. So it's a lot nicer, a lot easier and better now. I like it. Like it more this way. I don't know, not a whole lot's changed. I went for a bicycle ride on my fold-up bicycle up in Michigan, which was like 75 degrees. It was awesome up there. Really pretty little town I was in. While my trailer was getting loaded while I was waiting for that. Figured out what this little funky little thing was here that my suction cup is mounted to. I had no idea what that is, and then until I finally was looking for another place to put my my GPS device, and the suction cup attaches right there. What do you know? That's probably what that's for, because I had it mounted right up there. And I got these silly little pads, which well, these are like those little kids play area kind of pads that kind of lock together, and you know, I just love taking scissors to things and making things. So yeah, now they're keeping sunlight out, and I was hoping they would provide insulation value, but maybe they do, I don't know. But the rest of this truck just gets so hot when the sun's beating down on it that, you know, they just don't insulate these things. They ought to, but they don't. So I like having my cell phone right there, because that way the air conditioner can blow on it, because I'd get messages on it saying things like, well, it would turn off with a message that says too hot or too cold to charge battery or whatever, because it's sitting in the sun, I guess, and the charger was plugged in. I guess the battery was getting warm. Oh, it's frustrating. It's an Android phone, so you know it's Linux. And if you've ever used Linux on your desktop computer, you know it's kind of funky and buggy, and it brings all those features with it in the cell phone version of Android. So there's lots of little quirks and obnoxious things to deal with this cell phone, but it works. So I mean, I'd take it back to Best Buy if I lived in one place and, you know, get a new one, but you know, I'm out on the road and it does everything I need, so I'll just go with it. And I've been making some investments online here. I've got some foreign exchange investments. Just opened a Forex account, moved some of my money from Scott Trade to there. I'd actually like to also transfer my stocks over to it's MB Trading is the name of the company, my broker, and made a bunch of money today on the euro going down against the dollar with this Greek credit crisis. A bunch of speculation now that they're going to default on their debt, which I think they will, and I think after them Ireland and Portugal will probably also default, and maybe Spain, which would be huge. And the euro's going to go down some. In my opinion, that's what I'm betting. And if I'm right, then I'm going to double my money, probably. This is about. And if I'm wrong, like really, really seriously wrong, and so for some reason the euro starts going up, even though U.S. interest rates are probably going to start rising soon anyway, then I'm going to lose all of my money. But I don't think that'll happen. If anything, I think maybe the euro will trade sideways or up a little bit if I'm wrong, which I don't think I am. Oh, and I found out that I have Bloomberg satellite radio on. I got a Sirius satellite radio on here, so that's awesome. I can like listen to financial news like all day while I'm driving. It is amazing. It's going to turn me into like a financial genius over, like, you know,
that we put on the street.
Over like
there today. Those were very important,
you know,
elements.
Keep doing this all day for a few months,
and eventually getting this job.
I'm going to know a lot.
Aspiration for this job.
A lot of intelligent people have insightful things to say. Got a new alarm clock. This one does not count time too fast like the old one that I had. And the alarm's plenty noisy on it. It's just a kind of a plug-in house alarm clock, so it works pretty well here. I don't really think there's anything else new that's up here. Same old stuff from the last video. That's about it. I'll probably not be making videos as frequently, but like maybe they'll be longer. I'm not really taking my camera out of the truck so much, you know, recording things. Like I think I probably just said that earlier in the video, but you know, whatever. Guess that's it for now.